morning. Good morning. It is a Tuesday morning here in Ontario, Canada, 7:43 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Less than 10 days away from Christmas. Exciting times. If you're celebrating, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, whatever it is. It's just nice to have something to look forward to. Hopefully you have some time off that you could look forward to and explore all your favorite things, seeing your friends and family, maybe a little rest and relaxation. Oh my gosh, my singing bowl is missing the thing. Oh, crap. Oh no. Okay, we're gonna improvise. I'm gonna use my nails. I won't be able to do the other noise, but oh, folks, I hope that this time of year isn't too stressful for you. It can be financially straining, time constraints, work matters. If you're in school, there's a lot that's happening this time of year. So, I need the reminder as well to remember what it's about. Family, friends, connection, showing appreciation for others in small ways. You don't have to be a millionaire to offer a kind gesture, a beautiful card with words of encouragement to someone, maybe a lottery ticket, maybe a little air freshener or a chocolate. Small gestures go a long way. My son gave his French teacher a little gift bag. We did give her a small gift card to a coffee shop and some other things. Hey, SG, I'm so glad you're here. Good morning, good morning. How are you doing? What's the weather in Monaco? Right now we're still a bit cold here, but what's the weather in Monaco? I'm so glad you're here. Hold on one second. Excuse me. I'm glad you're here. I forgot my little thing in the living room for my singing bowl, so I'm gonna have to use my nail. It still kind of works. I hope you're doing well. I'm really sorry about yesterday's live stream. I woke up at 2:30 in the morning yesterday and my stomach was bothering me and I couldn't fall back asleep. And then I think it was about, I'm not sure what time it was, but I needed to just lay back down because I'm short staffed at work and I have a lot of heavy workload. So I needed to, 10 degrees Celsius. That's not bad. That's not bad. Obviously, we would love the heat. I know you're a summer guy too. So, but 10 degrees is reasonable. Hopefully like a light sweater. So my name is Robin, reporting live from Ontario, Canada, 7:46 a.m. We do a live stream occasionally where we say some good things. Oh, look, Bruce Bowling says, I'm just scrolling lives to say, have a bright and joyful day, everyone. Look, Bruce just dropped in to spread some joy and kindness. That's exactly what this channel is for, is spreading joy and kindness. So the fact that you're saying that, Bruce, is really cool. Bruce, meet SG. SG, meet Bruce. This is the channel where if you want to feel a little better afterwards, you want a reminder of self-belief and the possibilities that exist in the universe, this is the channel for you. Well, that's my work. I don't start yet, guys. I start at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. SG says, so have you learned French as well? I've heard that in Canada, there's a lot of French-speaking people. Absolutely. Sakshamakashu, I apologize for saying your name wrong. My name is Robin, reporting live from Ontario, Canada. I don't know French. I was actually born in Montreal where I should have learned French, but then because my dad died and my mom was a new immigrant, she didn't speak French. It kind of put our life in turmoil. So I never got the luxury of learning French, but I did put my son in French immersion. I'm reporting from Ontario, Canada. SG says, today I had an amazing yacht party over here in Monaco. It's crazy. Robin, you got to come here for sure. Yeah, I have a feeling, SG, that there's 11 of us right now in this live stream. We would all love to come to a yacht party in Monaco. That sounds amazing. I'm so excited. I'm excited for you that you get to live this type of lifestyle and do all these really cool things and travel. What a beautiful blessing it is. May we all have that blessing to travel and see the world and meet great people and eat wonderful food. I think we all want that. What's the spelling of your name, pretty lady? I always get confused between Robin and Robin. I'm actually an IN, okay? So think of it this way. You can put a little heart over the I. I'm Robin with an I. Oh, Saksham Kashik. So I apologize if I haven't said your name right. How many languages do you know? Unfortunately, I only know one, and it's English, and I'm terrible at spelling. How many languages do you guys know? I always admire people that speak other languages. I think it's very beautiful. I think you're a little bit smarter when you can speak other languages as well. I put my son in French immersion, so he's fluent in French. Oh my gosh, three languages. I'm going to call you Sack so I don't mispronounce your name. Sack speaks three languages. SG, what do you speak? When was the last time you got drunk and partied your heart out? I'm sure you were quite interesting human while drunk as well. Yeah, absolutely. You know what? I think I'm pretty fun. I think I'm pretty fun, even like normal conditions, but definitely with a few shots of vodka. I love music and dancing, but I don't need vodka to love it. But yeah, when was the last time I got really drunk and partied? I don't know if it was really drunk. I don't get really drunk, but I get intoxicated enough where I can like still, I have my wits about me and I'm put together. Like no one's ever seen me like sloppy drunk or anything like that. Thankfully, knock on wood. Although there was one time actually, yeah, I won't say that story, but there was one time where it wasn't great. That was like 20 something years ago. But anyway, I don't know. I would say that Halloween, I had some drinks. I was dancing at a neighbor's house. That was fun. So yeah, but I would love to go to a yacht party and have some drinks. SG says, I speak English, Italian, Spanish, and a bit of Russian. Wow, French as well, but only a little bit. Oh, one of my exes taught me. That's beautiful, SG. Like I said, I do think that people that speak multiple languages are a little bit more intelligent. They've got, it's even instruments, people that play multiple instruments. My son had a recital and there was like a drummer. He had two hands doing something different and his foot was doing something. So it was like, how does your brain work when you're trying to do two different things with your hands and your feet, all keeping to the beat? Speaking another language, I think it's really beautiful when people have that skill set. You should be very proud of yourself that you can speak that much. SG says French is a very tough language, yeah, to pronounce. Yeah, the pronunciations in that language are kind of complicated, or maybe I didn't practice enough after breaking up with my ex. Yeah, maybe. Hey, Madison says hi. Hi. Madison Wallace, I'm glad you're here. Sack says, I speak English, Hindi. Oh, beautiful, which is an Indian language. I know that. Haryani, and let's see, Chhattisgarhi, and I apologize if I've mispronounced it, another Indian language. That's beautiful. That's so, so beautiful. Again, I wish I knew how to speak another language. I can speak English with a French accent very good. So like if I wanted to sound like I could speak French in an English way, I could do that. Madison says hi. Hi, Madison. But I can do the French accent really well, like the r's and all that. I can do it really well to the point where I would sound French. But unfortunately, I only know like 100 words in French. SG says, oh, my grandma tries to teach me French sometimes, but sadly I disappoint her every time. I get her a bouquet instead, in order to compensate. Oh my God, your grandma must love you. I'm sure you are a lovely grandson. She must be so proud of you. The fact that you're even trying to learn French is beautiful. And with the practice of the what's a hard word in French that we can practice right now? My son has a great accent when he speaks French. Like I said, I put him in French immersion school for all of public school. So he speaks French very well. Are you a teacher? Sack says, no. But I do feel like I would love to be a teacher, but teaching subjects that I'm confident in, which is not math and spelling. But I love the idea of learning something and then trying to share it with others, but I wouldn't necessarily call it teaching because I'm not a professional, but I love sharing things that I learn. So it's interesting that you say that. I'm a teacher-ish, but not for a living. SG says, wow, you can speak really cool English. Yeah, in that elegant French accent. Big up to Tommy for keeping you in practice. Yay. Madison wants to know how old I am. I'm 45 years young. Because I do feel intrinsically very youthful, and I don't think 45 is that old. I think it's actually a blessing to be 45. My dad died at 38 of a heart attack, so I know for sure that 45 is such a blessing. Gray hair is a blessing. All wrinkles, you know, as much as they suck, it's a blessing, folks. It's a blessing. SG says, haha, thanks. Yeah, my grandma says, yeah, I'm her favorite grandchild. I bet you are. And you know, my grandma, is so drop dead gorgeous when she was young. She's kind of arrogant about her facial features. Absolutely. I think beautiful people, my sister-in-law is very beautiful and she's really into like skincare and like everything. Like she could teach you anything. She should make that her job. But it's beautiful. It's nice to care about things. Madison says yes. Oh, sorry for your loss. Thank you, Madison. But it taught me something very valuable at life. I was only 6 when he died, so it was a long time ago. But it taught me something very valuable about life and love and the people in your life. So, do you have any siblings? Yes, I have 3 older brothers. They're much older than me. They're actually from a different father. They were born in Guyana. My mom is Indian, actually, from Guyana, and my dad was white Canadian. So my mom immigrated from Guyana, and my dad helped her before he died to bring one of my brothers to Canada. And then later on, the rest of my brothers came. So 45 is the new 25, SG says. Yeah, and it means nothing. Yeah, for me, you're still a girl in her early 20s who loves living every moment to the fullest. Yay, absolutely. I absolutely do. I do feel very blessed to be 45, and I do feel like I have a youthful spirit where I'm still pretty silly, dance around the house, you know, make jokes. Like I laugh a lot with my family. Our household laughs a lot, actually. So I think that's the trick, folks. Just keep spreading joy, being happy, laughing. Don't take yourself too seriously. You don't have to aim for perfection. I think that's where we get caught up in things, when we're aiming for perfection. SG says, your dad must be proud. Oh, you're so sweet. I can't read it out loud. Tommy and your husband. Yeah, what's his name? My husband's name is Nick. And Tommy is named after my dad. My dad's name was Thomas, but everyone called him Tommy. So we made my son's legal name Tommy. And his middle name is Konstantin, which is my husband's father's name, who unfortunately passed away as well. So, yeah, let's see. Zach says, because my brother always disturbs me. Oh, and I can't do any kind of work. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Is your brother younger than you? Maybe that's why. Sometimes younger brothers, maybe. Hey, Top Diva's here. Good morning. Any update about the kissing video, Top Diva? You're so cute. I'm still waiting. I gotta bring my husband on board. We're still debating that video. Oh, I'm glad you're here. Yeah, Zach says yes. His brother is younger than him, and he keeps kind of bothering him. Maybe when you guys are older, you'll reconnect with your siblings. I'm for sure reconnected with my sibling, my youngest brother, recently. SG says, wow, one of my cousins' name is Nick as well. Oh yeah, it's such a common name. We have a couple Nicks even in our family, but my husband's legal name is Nick. It's not Nicholas. So when we're booking flights, they're like, and we say, oh, his name's Nick. They're like, well, what is it, Nicholas? Like, no, his legal name is Nick, just N-I-C-K. Usually it's Nicholas or something like that, but his legal name is Nick, which is cool. And he doesn't have a middle name too, which is interesting. So my name again is Robin, R-O-B-I-N, but honestly, SG, you could spell it with a Y and I'll always love you anyway. And it's 7:57 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. This live stream, I'll tell you, has been really sweet and really cool connecting with you. I love when you guys interact with each other, and it's random. We're talking about different languages. We're talking to each other. We're sharing questions and answers. It's just a really beautiful place to connect. Oh, Nick's parents must be very cool to give him a nice name. Yeah, which he doesn't feel the need to have a nickname. Yeah, exactly. It's true. His sister's older, and her legal name is Evroxia. It's a Greek name because they're Greek, and it begins with an X. So can you imagine anytime you have to read a name that begins with an X, you're like, how do I say this? But she's so beautiful. They call her Sula, and she's so beautiful. But no, Nick got just Nick. Didn't have to change it or anything. And his parents were very cool. I never got to meet his mom. She passed away in her mid-40s. His dad I got to meet, so lovely, but the last like 7 years of his life, he was very, very ill. So that was pretty sad too. Rob, and I have to ask my bro to subscribe. Yeah, he's gonna do that for sure, please. Yeah, SG says Evroxia. Yeah, except it's spelt with an X. EX. Oh my God, I can't remember how to spell it now, but I know this when we book vacations. It begins with an X. I think it's X. Oh crap, I can't remember, but it begins with an X, which I think looks really cool. Oh no, it's not an X. It doesn't begin with an X. It begins with an EX. It's EXV. Evroxia. I can't remember, but you're right. It does begin with an E. EX, I believe. Let's see. Oh, the name Sula reminds me of red wine every time. Oh, that's so sweet. Yeah. Well, she is aging well, like red wine, I imagine. Did your siblings disturb you in your younger age? Well, I really only grew up with the one sibling that my dad helped my mom bring over before he passed away. And he was older than me. He is older than me. And when my dad died, he kind of had to become like the dad. So he would make me breakfast, walk me to the bus stop because my mom obviously was working. You know, it wasn't an easy life after. So we didn't really get along that well. It was almost like, you're not my dad. I'm sure I was probably annoying too. So, but now it's different. Now I can appreciate it and see things. And, you know, time does definitely give you perspective. So you'll feel differently about your little brother one day. Absolutely. Let's see. Hey, Mako says, did you practice any sports? Oh, I wish I did. Honestly, sports is an insecurity of mine. I'm terrible at throwing a ball. I'm more like skipping and dancing and hula hoop, but sports, I was so terrible at sports that it was like an insecurity of mine to the point where in high school, sometimes I skipped gym because I was like, I suck at volleyball. I don't want to lose the game in front of people. And I should have just said, who cares? You don't have to be a champion. Just play the fucking sport. Oh, pardon my language. But anyway, guys, it's 8 o'clock. I got to jump on my real job. Being an English speaker, you can pronounce, yeah, the European R so well. Yeah, people get it confused. Yeah, those R's. It's true. And the Hey, Capture says, does it clap when you jump? I'm not sure. I'll get back to you. Top Diva says, you mean you have a stepdad? No, I don't. Well, I guess technically now I do. My mom got remarried at 60. My dad's dad was still in Guyana, or excuse me, my brother's dad was still in Guyana. So after my dad died, no, I didn't have a stepdad for a while. But I got to go on my real job, guys. Did you date black guys? Well, I don't have a lot of dating experience, but I would date, and like now I'm happily married, but I would date anyone that would treat me properly, that I felt loved and I trusted and I was attracted to them. So I never had like necessarily a certain look that I was going for. I just needed them to be really, really attractive. But in my lifetime, no, I haven't. I don't have a lot of dating experience. Josie says, hi, fly me out. Yeah, I'd fly. Let's fly. If you're in a warm country, you fly to me. Good morning. Yay. No, I'm from Ontario, Canada. Oh my God, I got to go to work, guys. Thank you. This has been amazing. I look forward to the next live stream. I'll schedule it. Bye, guys. Many blessings to you as well and your family. Thank you. This has been fun. Thank you. Oh, Robin, I think you taught me kissing really well. Your advice worked wonders. Yay, Top Diva. I have no doubt that you're amazing. Mwah. Bye, guys.